A United States State and Local Chamber of Commerce Guide. Chapter 1. Chamber of Commerce Resources. Chamber of Commerce Resources. For addresses of local and international chambers of commerce, refer to the Worldwide Chamber of Commerce Directory or Associations USA. Omnigraphics.com, at your local library. uchamber.com, United States Chamber of Commerce. uchamber.com/federation/directory, a list of local chambers of commerce who are partners with the US Chamber of Commerce. uchamber.com/international/directory, American Chambers of Commerce abroad. chambermaster.com. adminet.com/world/cci, Chambers of Commerce and Industry. iccwbo.org, International Chamber of Commerce. 2chambers.com, list of all the Chamber of Commerces in the U.S. accra.org, American Chamber of Commerce Researchers Association. bucinaschambers.com. chamberbiz.com. uchambermagazine.com. chamberofcommerce.com. chamberofcommerce.org, World Chamber of Commerce Directory, lists addresses for chambers worldwide. chambers-online.com. gccc.com, Cincinnati. clickcity.com/index2.htm, Chamber of Commerce Directory. commerce.gov, American Department of Commerce. firstworldwide.com. iccwbo.org, International Chamber of Commerce. indiechamber.com/chambers. slurrypump.net/chambers_of_commerce. usccsbi.com, 800-429-7724, Chamber of Commerce Small Business Institute. uchamber.com/chambers/international/internati. onal.directory.asp, U.S. Chamber of Commerce. uchamber.com/chambers/chamber+directory/d. falt.htm. uchamber.org. usdr.gov/new/index, American Trade Office. uitc.com/chambers, Worldwide Chambers of Commerce. worldchambers.com, collection of over 10,000 chambers of commerce from all over the world. worldchambers.com/cf/index.htm. worldchambers.net. World Chamber Directory at CompuServe.com. American Chamber of Commerce Executives. 4232 King St. Alexandria, Virginia 22302. 703-998-0072. acce.org. Chamber Job Watch, semi-monthly. Canadian Chamber of Commerce. 350 Sparks St. Number 501. Ottawa, on K1R7S8. 613-238-4000. Fax, 613-238-7643. chamber.ca. International Chamber of Commerce. 38 Cours Albert 1 ER. Paris, France F75008. 1-4953-2828. Fax, 1-4953-2859. iccwbo.org. National Black Chamber of Commerce. 2000 L St. N.W. Number 200. Washington, D.C. 20036. 202-416-1622. National Chamber of Commerce for Women. 10 Waterside Plaza. NYC 10010. 212-685-3454. United States Chambers of Commerce. 1615 H Street, NW. Washington, D.C. 20062. 202-659-6000. 800-634-0245. 202-205-6 6762. Fax, 202-463-5836. uchamber.org. uchamber.com. United States Chamber of Commerce provides literature, telephone referrals, and other services to small businesses. U.S. Chamber of Commerce Technology Program 800-287-3863. Assistance to promising new technology. U.S. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce 1030 15th St. Northwest. Number 206. Washington, D.C. 20005. 202-842-1212. ushcc.com. U.S. Pan-Asian American Chamber of Commerce 1329 18th St. Northwest. Washington, D.C. 20036. 202-296-5221. State Chambers of Commerce. United States Chambers of Commerce 1615 H Street, NW. Washington, D.C. 20062. 202-659-6000. 800-634-0245. 202-205-6762. Fax, 202-463-5836. uchamber.org. uchamber.com. United States Chamber of Commerce provides literature, telephone referrals, and other services to small businesses. Alabama State Chamber of Commerce. Business Council of Alabama. 468 South Perry Street. epub 76. Montgomery, Alabama 36101-0076. 800-665-9647. 3434-834-6000. Fax, 334-262-7371. bcatoday.org. Alaska State Chamber of Commerce. Alaska State Chamber of Commerce. 217 2nd Street. Number 201. Juneau, Alaska 99801. 907-586-2323. Fax, 907-463-5515. alaskachamber.com. Arizona State Chamber of Commerce. Arizona Chamber of Commerce. 1221 East Osborne Road. Number 100. Phoenix, Arizona 85014. 800-498-6973. 602-248-9172. Fax, 602-265-1262. azchamber.com. Arkansas State Chamber of Commerce. Arkansas State Chamber of Commerce. 410 South Cross. epub 3645. Little Rock, Arkansas 72203-3645. 501-374-9225. Fax, 501-372-2722. statechamber-aia.dina.org. California State Chamber of Commerce. California State Chamber of Commerce. 1201 K Street, 12th floor. epub 1736. Sacramento, California 95812-1736. 800-772-2399. 916-444-6670. Fax, 916-444-6685. calchamber.com. Colorado State Chamber of Commerce. Colorado Association of Commerce and Industry. 1776 Lincoln Street. Number 1200. Denver, Colorado 80203-1029. 303-831-7411. Fax, 303-860-1439. cochamber.com. Connecticut State Chamber of Commerce. Connecticut Business and Industry Association. 370 Asylum Street, Hartford, Connecticut 06103. 860-244-1900. Fax, 860-278-8562. cbia.com. Delaware State Chamber of Commerce. Delaware State Chamber of Commerce. 1201 North Orange Street, epub 671. Wilmington, Delaware 19899. 302-655-7221. Fax, 302-654-0691. dscc.com. District of Columbia State Chamber of Commerce. District of Columbia Chamber of Commerce. 1301 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest No. 309. Washington, D.C. 20004. 202-347-7201. Fax, 202-638-6764. dcchamber.org. Florida State Chamber of Commerce. Florida Chamber of Commerce. 136 South Broniff Street, epub 11309. Tallahassee, Florida 32302-3309. 877-521-1200. 904-425-1200. Fax, 904-425-1260. flchamber.com. Georgia State Chamber of Commerce. Georgia Chamber of Commerce. 233 Peachtree Street, number 200. Atlanta, Georgia 30303-1504. 404-223-2264. Fax, 404-223-2290. gachamber.com. Hawaii State Chamber of Commerce. Chamber of Commerce of Hawaii. 1132 Bishop Street, Honolulu, Hawaii 96813. 808-545-4300. Fax, 808-545-4309. cockhawaii.com. Idaho State Chamber of Commerce. Idaho Association of Commerce and Industry. epub 389. Boise, Idaho 83701. 208-343-1849. Fax, 208-338-5623. iaci.org. Illinois State Chamber of Commerce. Illinois State Chamber of Commerce. 311 South Wacker Drive, number 1500. Chicago, Illinois 60606-6619. 312-983-7100. Fax, 312-983-7101. ilchamber.org. Indiana State Chamber of Commerce. Indiana Chamber of Commerce. 1 North Capitol Avenue, number 200. Indianapolis, Indiana 46204-2248. 317-264-3110. Fax, 317-264-6855. indianachamber.com. Iowa State Chamber of Commerce. Iowa Association of Business and Industry. 904 Walnut St. number 100. Des Moines, Iowa 50309. 515-280-8000. Fax, 515-282-8085. 800-383-4224. iowaabi.org. Kansas State Chamber of Commerce. Kansas Chamber of Commerce and Industry. 835 Southwest Topeka Boulevard, Topeka, Kansas 66612-1671. 785-357-6321. Fax, 785-357-4732. kansaschamber.org. Kentucky State Chamber of Commerce. Kentucky Chamber of Commerce. 464 Chenault Road. epub 817. Frankfort, Kentucky 40602. 502-695-4700. Fax 502-695-6824. kychamber.com. Louisiana State Chamber of Commerce. Louisiana Association of Business and Industry. 3113 Valley Creek Drive. epub 80258. Baton Rouge, Louisiana 70898-0258. 225-928-5388. Fax 225-929-6054. Labai.org. Maine State Chamber of Commerce. Maine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. 126 Sewell Street. Augusta, Maine 04330. 207-623-4568. Fax 207-622-7723. mainechamber.org. Maryland State Chamber of Commerce. Maryland Chamber of Commerce. 60 West Street. Number 100. Annapolis, Maryland 21401-2458. 410-261-2858. Fax 410-269-5247. mdchamber.org. Massachusetts State Chamber of Commerce. Greater Boston Chamber of Commerce. 1 Beacon Street, 4th floor. Boston, Massachusetts 02108-3114. 617-227-4500. Fax 617-227-7505. Michigan State Chamber of Commerce. Michigan Chamber of Commerce. 600 South Walnut Street. Lansing, Michigan 48933. 800-748-0266. 517-371-2100. Fax 517-371-7224. mechamber.com. Minnesota State Chamber of Commerce. Minnesota State Chamber of Commerce. 400 Robert St. North. Number 1500. St. Paul, Minnesota 55101. 651-292-4650. Fax 651-292-4656. 800-821-2230. mnchamber.com. Mississippi State Chamber of Commerce. Mississippi Economic Council. epub 23276. Jackson, Michigan 39225-3276. 800-748-7826. 601-969-0022. Fax 601-353-0247. msmec.com. Missouri State Chamber of Commerce. Missouri State Chamber of Commerce. 428 East Capitol Avenue. epub 149. Jefferson City, Missouri 65102. 573-634-3511. Fax 573-634-8855. mochamber.org. Montana State Chamber of Commerce. Montana Chamber of Commerce. 2030 11th Avenue. epub 1730. Helena, Montana 59601. 406-442-2405. Fax 406-442-2409. montanachamber.com. Nebraska State Chamber of Commerce. Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. epub 95128. Lincoln, Nebraska 68509. 402-474-4422. Fax 402-474-2510. nechamber.com. Nevada State Chamber of Commerce. Nevada State Chamber of Commerce. epub 3499. Reno, Nevada 89505. 775-686-3030. Fax 775-329-3499. reno-sparkschamber.org. New Hampshire State Chamber of Commerce. Business and Industry Association of New Hampshire. 122 North Main, Concord, New Hampshire 03301. 800-540-5388. 603-224-5388. Fax 603-224-2872. nhbia.org. New Jersey State Chamber of Commerce. New Jersey State Chamber of Commerce. 50 West State Street, number 1110. Trenton, New Jersey 08608. 609-989-7888. Fax 609-989-9696. NewJerseyChamber.com. New Mexico State Chamber of Commerce. Association of Commerce and Industry of New Mexico. 2309 Renard Place Southeast, number 402. Albuquerque, New Mexico 87106-4259. 505-842-0644. Fax 505-842-0734. aci.nm.org. New York State Chamber of Commerce. Business Council of New York State Inc. 152 Washington Avenue, Albany, New York 12210. 518-465-7511. Fax 518-465-4389. 800-358-1202. bcnice.org. New York City Chamber of Commerce and Industry. 1 Battery Park Plaza, 5th floor. New York City, New York 10004-1405. 212-493-7500. Fax 212-344-3344. North Carolina State Chamber of Commerce. North Carolina Association of Chamber of Commerce Executives. epub 1001. Raleigh, North Carolina 27602. Phone 919-828-0758. Fax 919-821-4992. commerce.state.nc.us. investnc.com. nccby.org. North Dakota State Chamber of Commerce. Greater North Dakota Association. 2000 Schaefer Street, epub 2639. Bismarck, North Dakota 58501. 701-222-0929. Fax 701-222-1611. gnda.com. Ohio State Chamber of Commerce. Ohio Chamber of Commerce. 35 East Gay Street, 2nd floor. Columbus, Ohio 43215-3181. 800-622-1893. 614-228-4201. Fax 614-228-6403. ohiochamber.com. Oklahoma State Chamber of Commerce. Oklahoma State Chamber of Commerce and Industry. 4020 North Lincoln Boulevard, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma 73105. 405-424-4003. Fax 405-424-3137. okstatechamber.com. Oregon State Chamber of Commerce. Salem Area Chamber of Commerce. 220 Cottage Street Northeast, Salem, Oregon 97301. 503-581-1466. Fax 581-0972. Pennsylvania State Chamber of Commerce. Pennsylvania Chamber of Business and Industry. 417 Walnut Street, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania 17101. 717-255-3252. Fax 717-255-3298. pawchamber.com, pawchamber.org. Rhode Island State Chamber of Commerce. Rhode Island Economic Development Corp. 1 West Exchange St. Providence, Rhode Island 02903. 401-222-2601. Fax 401-222-2102. ridec.com, ridec.org. Greater Providence Chamber of Commerce. 30 Exchange Terrace, Providence, Rhode Island 02903. 401-521-5000. Fax 401-751-2434. South Carolina State Chamber of Commerce. South Carolina State Chamber of Commerce. 1201 Main Street, number 1810. Columbia, South Carolina 29201-3254. 803-799-4601. Fax 803-799-6043. schamber.com, schamber.org. South Dakota State Chamber of Commerce. Industry and Commerce Association of South Dakota. epub 190. Pierre, South Dakota 57501-0190. 605-224-6161. Fax 605-224-7198. sdchamber.biz. Tennessee State Chamber of Commerce. Tennessee Chamber of Commerce and Industry. 611 Commerce St. number 3030. Nashville, Tennessee 37203. 615-256-5141. Fax 615-256-6726. tnchamber.org. Nashville Area Chamber of Commerce. 161 4th Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee 37219. 615-259-4755. Fax 615-256-3074. Texas State Chamber of Commerce. Texas State Chamber of Commerce. 900 Congress Avenue, number 501. Austin, Texas 78701. 800-856-6721. 512-472-1594. Fax 512-320-0280. tabcc.org. Utah State Chamber of Commerce. Utah State Chamber of Commerce Association. 97 East St. George Boulevard, St. George, Utah 84770. 801-628-1658. Vermont State Chamber of Commerce. Vermont State Chamber of Commerce. epub 37. Montpelier, Vermont 05601. 802-223-3443. Fax 802-229-4581. vtchamber.com. Virginia State Chamber of Commerce. Virginia Chamber of Commerce. 9 South 5th Street, Richmond, Virginia 23219. 800-477-7682. 804-644-1607. Fax 804-783-6112. vachamber.com. Washington State Chamber of Commerce. Association of Washington Business. 1414 South Cherry, epub 658. Olympia, Washington 98507. 800-521-9325. 943-1600. Fax, 206-943-5811. awb.org. West Virginia State Chamber of Commerce. West Virginia Chamber of Commerce. POB 2789. Charleston, West Virginia 25330. 304-342-1115. Fax, 304-342-1130. wvchamber.com. Wisconsin State Chamber of Commerce. Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce. 501 East Washington Avenue. POB 352. Madison, Wisconsin 53701-0352. 608-258-3400. Fax, 608-258-3413. wmc.org. Wyoming State Chamber of Commerce. Greater Cheyenne Chamber of Commerce. 301 West 16th. POB 1147. Cheyenne, Wyoming 82003. 307-234-5311. Fax, 307-778-1450. Guam State Chamber of Commerce. Chamber of Commerce. 102 Ada Plaza Center. POB 283. Agana, Guam 96910. 671-472-6311. Puerto Rico State Chamber of Commerce. Puerto Rico Chamber of Commerce. 100 Techuan Street. POB 3789. San Juan, Puerto Rico 00902. 787-721-6060. Fax, 787-723-1891. camerapr.zona.com. Chapter 2. United States Local Chambers of Commerce by State. 1. Alabama Local Chambers of Commerce. alexandercity.org. calhounchamber.com. auburnchamber.com. bessemerchamber.com. birmingharnchamber.com. chiltoncountychamber.com. coveredbridge.org, Oneonta. colemanchamber.org. eChamber.com, Eastern Shore, Daphne. dcc.org, Decatur, Morgan. Dothan.com. eufaula-barbourchamber.com. franklincountychamber.org. gadsdenchamber.com. greatervalleyarea.com, Lanett. hooverchamber.org. hsvchamber.org, Huntsville/Madison. jacksoncountychamber.com, Scottsboro. lawrencealabama.com. mobilechamber.com. monroecountyall.com. montgomerychamber.org. azarcareacock.com. pcrcchamber.com/pcrcchamber, Phoenix City, Russell. pikecountychamber.com, Troy. selmaalabama.com. shelbychamber.org, Pelham. talladegachamber.com. shoalchamber.com, Florence. southbaldwinchamber.com. tarathens.com, Athens. tuscaloosachamber.com. walkerchamber.com. Alaska Local Chambers of Commerce. anchoragechamber.org. cer.org, Chuquiaqueagle River. fairbankschamber.org. junochamber.org. Arizona Local Chambers of Commerce. apachejunctioncock.com. bullheadchamber.com. chandlerchamber.com. cottonwood.verdavalley.com. flagstaffchamber.com. gilbertaz.com. glendalezchamber.org. graham-chamber.com. kingmanchamber.org. havasuchamber.com. mesachamber.org. nogalechamber.com. northphoenixchamber.com. northwestvalley.com, Surprise. PeoriaChamber.com, PhoenixChamber.com, Prescott.org, PVChamber.org, RimCountryChamber.com, ScottsdaleChamber.com, SierraVistaChamber.org, SouthwestValleyChamber.org, Goodyear, TempeChamber.org, TucsonChamber.org, YumaChamber.org, Arkansas Local Chambers of Commerce, HotSpringsChamber.com, BentonvilleBellaVistaChamber.com, BerryvilleAR.com, ConwayARKCC.org, Boomtown.org/community/chamber, Eldorado, FayettevilleAR.com, FChamber.com, Footsmith, JACKSONVILLE-ARKANSAS.com, JonesboroChamber.org, LittleRockChamber.com, MagnoliaChamber.com, EnjoyMountainHome.com, NLRChamber.org, North Little Rock, Paragould.org, PineBluffChamber.com, RogersLowell.com, RussellvilleChamber.org, Springdale.com, WMCOC.com, West Memphis, California Local Chambers of Commerce, 29CHAMBER.com, 29 Palms, AlamidaChamber.com, AlhambraChamber.org, abacus-es.com/acosi, Altadena, AmadorCountyChamber.com, AnaheimChamber.org, AntiochChamber.com, avchamber.org, Apple Valley, ApidioChamber.com, ArcadiaChamber.com, AtascaderoChamber.com, Atwater.org, AuburnChamber.com, avbot.org, Antelope Valley, avchambers.com, Antelope Valley, Lancaster, AzusaChamber.org, BakersfieldChamber.org, visitkern.com, Bakersfield, BaldwinParkChamber.org, BellGardenChamber.org, BelmontChamber.org, VenetiaChamber.com, BerkeleyChamber.com, BeverlyHillSCC.org, Blythe Area Chamber of Commerce.com, BreaChamber.com, BuenaParkChamber.org, BurbankChamber.org, BerlinGameChamber.org, Calaveras.org, Angels Camp, CamarilloChamber.org, CampbellChamber.com, CenturyCityCC.com, ChamberMV.org, Mountain View, CPWHChamber.com, Canoga Park, Carlsbad.org, CarmichaelChamber.com, CarsonChamber.com, CathedralCityCC.com, SearChamber.org, Cerritos.org, ChambersonValleyCA.org, ChatsworthChamber.com, ChicoChamber.com, ChinoValleyChamber.com, ChulaVistaChamber.org, CHChamber.com, Citrus Heights, ClaremontChamber.org, CeloviChamber.com, ColtonChamber.com, ConcordChamber.com, CoronaChamber.org, CoronadoChamber.com, CostaMesaChamber.com, Covina.org, CulverCityChamber.com, CUPERTINO-CHAMBER.org, DALYCITY-COLMACHAMBER.org, DANAPOINT-CHAMBER.com, DavisChamber.com, DelmarChamber.org, DGChamber.org, San Diego, Diamond Gateway, DiamondBarChamber.com, DowneyChamber.com, DublinChamberofCommerce.org, EagleRockChamberofCommerce.com, IstCountyChamber.org, ElCentroChamber.org, ElDoradoCounty.org, Placerville, MZM.com, El Monte, ElkGroveCA.com, EncinitasChamber.com, EncinoChamber.org, Escondidochamber.org, EurekaChamber.com, FairOaksChamber.com, FFSC-CHAMBER.com, Fairfield Sassoon, FallbrookCA.org, FalsaNChamber.com, FontanaACC.org, FosterCityChamber.com, FremontBusiness.com, FresnoChamber.com, FullertonChamber.com, FVChamber.com, Fountain Valley, GardenGroveChamber.org, GardinaChamber.com, Gilroy.org, GlendaleChamber.com, GLENDORA-CHAMBER.org, GaletaValley.com, GrenadaChamber.com, HanfordChamber.com, HAWTHORNE-CHAMBER.com, Hayward.org, HemmetsonJacintoChamber.com, HesperiaChamber.org, HighlandChamber.org, San Benito CountyChamber.com, HollywoodChamber.net, HBChamber.org, Huntington Beach, HCHGChamber.com, Torrance, Harbor City, HPCHAMBER1.com, Huntington Park, IB-CHAMBER.com, Imperial Beach, IndioChamber.org, InglewoodChamber.com, IrvineChamber.com, LaCrescenta.org, LaHobbyRabies.com/chamber, LaHoyadc.org, LMChamber.org, La Mirada, LaverneChamber.org, LagunaBeachChamber.org, LagunaNigelChamber.net, LeftCC.org, Lake Elsinore, LakePortChamber.com, LakesideCA.com, LakewoodChamber.com, LassonCountyChamber.org, LemonGroveChamber.com, LivermoreChamber.org, LodiChamber.com, LornePOC.com, LBChamber.com, Long Beach, LosAltasChamber.org, LawChamber.org, Los Angeles, LosGatusWeb.com, LinwoodChamber.org, MadeiraChamber.com, Malibu.org, ManhattanBeachChamber.net, Manteca.org, MarinaChamber.com, MartinezChamber.com, MendocinoCoast.com, MenifeeValleyChamber.org, MenloParkChamber.com, MERCED-CHAMBER.com, MercedCountyChamber.com, MetroChamber.org, Sacramento, MidValleyChamber.com, Van Nuys, MILPITAS-CHAMBER.com, ModChamber.org, Modesto, MonroviaCC.com, MontebelloChamber.org, MPCC.com, MontereyPeninsula.MontereyPark.com, MooreParkChamber.com, Morganhill.org, Morietta.org, MicaStroValley.com/chamber_of_commerce, NapaChamber.org, NationalCityChamber.org, Nelanet.org/Highland.Park-Chamber, NesFVCC.org, Northeast San Fernando, NEWARK-CHAMBER.com, NewportBeach.com, NoHo.org, North Hollywood, NChamber.org, Northwood, NorwalkChamber.com, NovatoChamber.com, OakhurstChamber.com, OaklandChamber.com, OCBC.org, Irvine, Orange County, OceansideChamber.com, OhighChamber.org, Ontario.org, OrangeChamber.com, OrangeValeChamber.com, OrovilleChamber.net, OxnardChamber.org, PacificaChamber.com, PiajaroValleyChamber.com, Watsonville, PDCC.org, Palm Desert, PChamber.org, Palm Springs, PalmdaleChamber.org, PaloAltoChamber.com, PalosVerdeChamber.com, ParadiseChamber.com, ParamountChamber.org, PASADENA-CHAMBER.org, PeninsulaChamber.com, San Diego, PetalumAChamber.com, PicoRiveraChamber.org, Pittsburgh.org, PlacentiaChamber.com, PleasantHillChamber.com, Pleasanton.org, PomonaChamber.org, Chamber.Porterville.com, Poway.com, RamonaChamber.com, RanchoCordova.org, RanchoChamber.org, RBChamber.com, Rancho Bernardo, San Diego, RCOC.com, Richmond, ReddingChamber.com, RedlandsChamber.org, RedondoChamber.org, RedwoodCityChamber.com, RialtoChamber.org, RidgeCrestChamber.com, RiverSide-CHAMBER.com, RocklandChamber.com, RosemeadCC.org, RosevilleChamber.com, RPChamber.org, Rohnert Park, SalinaChamber.com, SanBrunoChamber.com, SanCarlosChamber.org, SCChamber.com, San Clemente, SDChamber.org, San Diego, SanDimasChamber.com, SFChamber.com, San Francisco, SFHCC.com, San Francisco Hispanic, SanGabrielChamber.com, SJChamber.com, San Jose, SanJuanChamber.com, SanLeandroChamber.com, SlowChamber.org, San Luis Obispo, SanMatoCA.org, SanPedroChamber.com, SanRafaelChamber.com, SanRamon.org, SanIsidroChamber.org, SantanaCC.com, SBChamber.org, Santa Barbara, SantaClaraChamber.com, SantaClaraChamber.org, SCVChamber.com, Santa Clarita, SantaCruzChamber.org, SantaMaria.com, SantaPaulaChamber.com, SantaRosaChamber.com, SANTEE-CHAMBER.org, SaratogaChamber.org, SealBeachChamber.com, SEASIDE-SANDCITY.com, Sebastopol.org, ShermanOakChamber.org, SimiValleyChamber.com, SMChamber.com, Santa Monica, SOCChambers.com, South Orange County, Las Flores, SonomaChamber.com, SouthgateChamber.org, SSFChamber.com, South San Francisco, SpringValleyChamber.org, StantonChamber.org, StocktonChamber.org, StudioCityChamber.com, SVCOC.org, Sunnyvale, TahoeInfo.com, Tarzana.org, TCChamber.com, Tuolumne County, Tehachapi Corn, Temecula.org, TempleCityChamber.org, TorranceChamber.com, ToLVChamber.org, Thousand Oaks, TracyChamber.com, TullaryChamber.com, TurlocChamber.org, TustinChamber.org, UkiahChamber.com, UnionCityChamber.com, UplandChamber.org, VacavilleChamber.com, VallejoChamber.com, VeniceChamber.net, VenturaChamber.org, VVChamber.com, Victorville, VisaliaChamber.org, VistaChamber.org, WalnutChamber.com, WALNUT-CREEK.com, West CovinaChamber.com, WeoChamber.com, West Hollywood, West SacramentoChamber.com, WestminsterChamber.org, WhittierChamber.com, WillowChamber.org, WIIMINGTON-CHAMBER.com, WLAXMDRChamber.com, Westchester Marina del Rey, woodlandchamber.org, woodlandhillscc.net, yubalindachamber.com, yubasutterchamber.com, Marysville, ukaipachamber.com, yuccavalley.org, Colorado Local Chambers of Commerce, state.co.us/business_dir/chambers, list of Colorado Chambers of Commerce, arvadachamber.org, aurorachamber.org, boulderchamber.com, broomfieldchamber.com, cannoncitychamber.com, bestchamber.com, South Denver, coloradosprings-chamber.org, deltacolorado.org, denverchamber.org, durangobusiness.org, fcchamber.org, Foote Collins, fortmorganchamber.org, goldencochamber.org, gjchamber.org, Grand Junction, greeleychamber.com, laveticacharachamber.com, longmontchamber.org, loveland.org, montrosechamber.com, parkerchamber.com, pueblochamber.org, metronorthchamber.com, visitvallevalley.com, westchamber.org, Lakewood, Connecticut Local Chambers of Commerce, branfordct.com, brbc.org, Bridgeport, bristol-chamber.org, chamberect.com, Eastern CT, Gales Ferry, cheshirechamber.com, danburychamber.com, ecock.com, East Hartford, easthavenchamber.org, fairfieldctchamber.com, glastonburychamber.org, greatervalleychamber.com, greenwichchamber.com, hamdenchamber.com, metrohartford.com, manchesterchamber.com, meritonchamber.com, middlesexchamber.com, milfordct.com, mysticchamber.org, newbritanchamber.com, newhavenchamber.com, newenglanditgroup.com/nextcc, Northeastern CT, newimiFord-chamber.com, northwestchamber.org, norwalkchamberofcommerce.com, oldsaybrookct.com, quincham.com, Quinnipiac, southingtoncock.com, sasha.org, Stamford, stamfordchamber.com, tollandcountychamber.org, waterburychamber.org, whchamber.com, West Hartford, westhavenchamber.com, wyndhamchamber.com, windsorcc.org, Delaware Local Chambers of Commerce, beach-fun.com, Rehoboth Beach, cdedc.org, Central, Dover, Florida Local Chambers of Commerce, apalachicolabay.org, bdb.org, Business Development, Palm Beach County, FL, Boca Raton-chamber.com, BonitaSprings-chamber.com, boyntonbeach.org, bsmcc.org, brandonchamber.com, browardbiz.com, Fort Lauderdale, capisalchamber.com, centralpascochamber.com, Land O'Lakes, cg.wlinc2.com, Coral Gables, chamberinAction.com, Homestead, chamber-swflorida.com, Southwest, Fort Myers, charlottecountychamber.org, claychamber.org, clearwaterflorida.org, cg.wlinc2.com, Coral Gables, chambersouth.com, South Miami, citruscountychamber.com, cocobeachchamber.com, crestviewchamber.com, seachamber.com, Coral Springs, davie-coopercity.org, DaytonaChamber.com, DeerfieldChamber.com, DeLandChamber.org, DelrayBeach.com, DeSoto Chamber.net, DestinChamber.com, DUNEDIN-FL.com, DenelonChamber.org, EOCC.org, East Orlando, EnglewoodChamber.com, FlaglerPCChamber.org, Palm Coast, FLGOLDCC.org, Gold Coast, FloridaKeysMarathon.com, FTLChamber.com, Fort Lauderdale, FortMyers.com, FMBChamber.com, Fort Myers Beach, FWBChamber.com, Fort Walton Beach, GadsdenCC.com, GainesvilleChamber.com, GoldenRodChamber.com, GoodNature.org, Stewart, GoSumter.com, Sumter County, GreaterMiami.com, HernandoChamber.com, HialeahChamber.com, HollywoodChamber.org, IndianRiverChamber.com, IslamoradChamber.com, IslandChamber.com, JCFLChamber.com, Mariana, JupiterFL.org, KLargo.org, KWestChamber.org, KissimmeChamber.com, LakeCityChamber.com, LakelandChamber.com, LakeWhaleChamber.com, LargoChamber.com, LehighAcreChamber.org, LowerCaChamber.com, LPFLaw.com, Lake Placid, LWChamber.com, Lake Worth, MaitlandChamber.com, ManateeChamber.com, MarcoIslandChamber.org, MELPB-CHAMBER.org, Melbourne, M-DCC.org, Miami, MyJacksChamber.com, Jacksonville, MiamiBeachChamber.com, NaplesChamber.org, NicevilleChamber.com, NorthForTRNYerChamber.org, NorthMiamiChamber.com, NMBChamber.com, North Miami Beach, NorthTampaChamber.com, NPBChamber.com, Northern Palm Beach, OcalaCC.com, Orlando.org, OrmondChamber.com, PalmBeaches.org, PalmHarborRCC.org, PalmsWest.com, PanamaCity.org, PCBeach.org, Panama City Beaches, PensacolaChamber.com, PinellasParkChamber.com, PlantCity.org, PlantationChamber.org, PompanoBeachChamber.com, PChamber.com, PutnamCountyChamber.org, RiverviewChamber.com, RuskinChamber.org, SanfordChamber.com, SANIBEL-CAPTIVA.org, SarasotaChamber.com, SarasotaChamber.org, Sebastian.fl.us/chamber, SebringFLChamber.com, SefnerChamber.com, SeminoleBusiness.org, SeminoleChamber.net, SevChamber.com, Southeast Volusia, SRCChamber.com, Santa Rosa County, SDAugustineChamber.com, SDCloudFLChamber.com, SDPete.com, St. Petersburg, SunnyIslasfla.com or SunriseChamber.org, Sewanee-Chamber.com, TallChamber.com, Tallahassee, TamaracChamber.org, TampaBayBeaches.com, TampaChamber.com, TNCChamber.org, Tampa, TarponSprings.com, TheChamber.com, North Dade, Miami, Titusville.org, VeniceChamber.com, WaltonCountyChamber.com, WestonChamber.com, WestPasco.com, WinterhavenFL.com, WinterPark.org, WoChamber.com, West Orange, Winter Garden, zephyrhills.net/chamber. Georgia Local Chambers of Commerce. AlbanyGA.com. AMERICUS-SUMTERCHAMBER.com. AthensChamber.net. AugustaGAUSA.com. BainbridgeGA.com/chamber. BarrowChamber.com. BRUNSWICK-GEORGIA.com/chamber. CamdenChamber.com. CarrollGA.org. CartersvilleChamber.com. CHEROKEE-CHAMBER.com. ClaytonCham.org. Jonesboro. CobbChamber.org, Marietta. ColumbusGAChamber.com. CONYERS-ROCKDALE.com. DaltonChamber.org. DeKalbChamber.org. DouglasGA.org. DouglasCountyGeorgia.com. DUBLIN-GEORGIA.com. EffinghamCounty.com. GwinnettChamber.org. FayetteChamber.com. ForsythChamber.org. GatewayToGeorgia.com, Ringgold. GHCC.com, Gainesville. GNFCC.com, Roswell, North Fulton. GordonChamber.org. GriffinChamber.com. HenryCounty.com. JacksonCountyga.com. LaGrangechamber.com. LibertyCounty.org. MaconChamber.org. MetroAtlantaChamber.com. MilledgeValleyGA.com. MoultrieChamber.com. MurrayCountyChamber.com. NCChamber.org, Noonan-Coweta. NewtonChamber.com. PauldingCountyGeorgia.com. Polk.ofgeorgia.org. Romega.com. SavannahChamber.com. SCEHobersharn.com. SFCOC.org, South Fulton. StatesboroChamber.org. ThomastonChamber.com. ThomasvilleChamber.com. TiftonChamber.org. TacoaGAChamber.com. ValdostAChamber.com. WARNER-ROBINS.com. WalkerCoChamber.com. WaltonChamber.org. WhiteCountyChamber.org. Hawaii Local Chambers of Commerce. HawaiiIslandChamber.org. KONA-KOHALA.com. KauaiChamber.org. MauiChamber.com. Visit Kailua.com. Idaho Local Chambers of Commerce. BoiseChamber.org. CaldwellIdaho.org. CDAChamber.com, Coeur d'Alene. IdahoFallsChamber.com. LewistonChamber.org. MeridianChamber.org. MinnekasSIAChamber.org, Haben. MoscowChamber.com. Nampa.com. PocatelloIdaho.com. TwinFallsChamber.com. VisitSunValley.com. Illinois Local Chambers of Commerce. IACCE.org, Illinois Association of Chamber of Commerce Executives. AddisonAIC.org. ALGONQUIN-LITH-CHAMBER.com, Algonquin Lake in the Hills. ArlingtonHTChamber.com. AuroraChamber.com. BarringtonChamber.com. BartlettChamber.com. BBChamber.com, Bourbonnais. Belvedere.net/chamber. Berwyn.net. BGACC.org, Buffalo Grove. Bolingbrook.org. CarbondaleChamber.com. CChamber.org, Chicago. CCChamber.org, Champaign. CharlestonChamber.com. ChicagolandChamber.org. ChicagoSouthland.com. CiceroChamber.org. CLChamber.com, Crystal Lake. CreteChamber.com. DBRChamber.com, Deerfield Bannockburn. DecaturChamber.com. DeKalb.org. DownersGrove.org. DPChamber.com, Des Plaines. eaststelawiechamber.org, elginchamber.com, lrnhurstchamber.org, evchamber.com, Evanston. everythingep.com/chamber, Evergreen Park Wheaton.com, Wheaton. freeportilchamber.com, galesburg.org, glenellenchamber.com, greater-ohare.com, Elk Grove Village. growthassociation.com, Godfrey, Riverbend. grundychamber.com, gscc.org, Greater Springfield. hechamber.com, Hoffman Estates. highland-park.com, hpchamber.com, Hyde Park, Chicago. ivac.org, Illinois Valley, La Salle. jacksonvilleil.org, jeffersonpark.net, Chicago. jolietchamber.com, kacm.com/Albany P-Chamber, Albany Park. kankakee.org, lakecounty-il.org, lincolnillinois.com, lincolnparkchamber.com, lombardchamber.com, lzacc.com, Lake Zurich. macomb.com/chamber, marionillinois.com, macclink.com, Madison. msepchamber.org, Montclair Elmwood Park. mchenrychamber.com, mcleancochamber.org, mountprospectchamber.org, naperville.net, nilechamber.org, northbrookchamber.org, nsaci.org, Schaumburg. oakforest.org, oaklawn-chamber.com, oprfchamber.org, Oak Park. orlandparkchamber.com, palatinechamber.com, parasilcamber.com, parkridgeilchamber.com, parkchamber.com, peking.net, peoriachamber.org, quadcitychamber.com, Mullen. quincychamber.org, rockfordchamber.com, rmchamber.org, Rolling Meadows. rlchamber.org, Round Lake. skokiechamber.org, southernillinois.com, Mt. Vernon. streamwoodchamber.com, streeteril.com, tinleychamber.org, uptownchamber.com, westsuburbanchamber.org, Log Range. wphchamber.com, Wheeling/Prospect Heights. wilcounticed.com, wilmetchamber.org, woodridgechamber.org, woodstockilchamber.com, Indiana Local Chambers of Commerce. andersoninChamber.com, angolachamber.org, boonechamber.org, carmelchamber.com, ccinchamber.org, Clinton County. chamberinauburnn.com, chamber.bloomington.in.us, columbiacity.org, columbusareachamber.com, crawfordsvillechamber.com, dearborncountychamber.org, elkhart.org, evansvillechamber.com, fwchamber.org, Fort Wayne. garychamber.com, goshen.org, gogreencastle.com, greenwood-chamber.com, lakeshorechamber.com, indychamber.com, Indianapolis. kokomochamber.com, lafayettechamber.com, lagrangechamber.org, logan-casschamber.com, madisonchamber.org, marionchamber.org, merrillvillecock.org, miamicochamber.com, michigancitychamber.com, monticelloin.com, mtvernonposecochamber.com, muncie.com, noblesvillechamber.com, portageindianachamber.com, rwchamber.org, Richmond, Wayne. scherervillechamber.com, shelbychamber.net, 6c.org, Southern Indiana, New Albany. sjchamber.org, St. Joseph. Turindiana.com, Corydon. winchesterchamber.org. Chapter 3. United States Local Chambers of Commerce by State 2. Iowa Local Chambers of Commerce. bettendorfchamber.com. cedarfalls.org. cedarrapids.org. cedarrapids.org/region/marion.asp. chamber.ames.ia.us. clintonia.com. councilatbluffsiowa.com. davenport1.com. desmoinesmetro.com. dubukechamber.com. fortdodgechamber.com. growburlington.com. iowacityaria.com. marshalltown.org. masoncitya.com. ottumwaiowa.com. siouxlandchamber.com. urbandalechamber.com. waterloochamber.org. wdmchamber.org. Kansas Local Chambers of Commerce. arccity.org. dodgechamber.com. emporia.com. gardencity.net/chamber. hutchchamber.com. junctioncity.org/chamber. kckchamber.com, Kansas City. lvarea.com/llcofc, Leavenworth Lansing. lenexa.org. liberalkchamber.com. manhattan.org. olathe.com. opks.org, Overland Park. pittsburghkchamber.com. salinakansas.org. shawneekchamber.com. topekachamber.org. wichitakansas.org. Kentucky Local Chambers of Commerce. ashlandalliance.com. bardstown.chamber.com. belcountyworks.com, Middlesboro. bgchamber.com, Bowling Green. bullittcounty.org. commercecenter.org/chamber.hrn, Hopkinsville. danville-ky.com. elizabethtownchamber.org. frankfortky.org. gtown.org, Georgetown. glasgowbaronchamber.com. greaterlouisville.com. hendersonky.com. hopkinschamber.com. jtownchamber.com, Jeffersontown. knoxcochamber.com. letchercountychamber.com. lexchamber.com, Lexington. loganchamber.com. marshallcounty.net. mayfieldchamber.com. murraylink.com. nkychamber.com, Northern KY, Foot Mitchell. oldhamcountychamber.com. owensboro.com. paducahchamber.org. pikecountychamber.org. radcliffechamber.org. shelbycountychamber.com. sbcchamber.com, Somerset Pulaski. winchesterky.com/chamber. Louisiana Local Chambers of Commerce. ascensionchamber.com. bastrop-morehouse.org. beauregardchamber.com. brchamber.com, Baton Rouge. bossierchamber.com. senlachamber.com, Central Louisiana, Alexandria. chamberswlaw.org, Southwest, Lake Charles. denhamspringchamber.com. desotopaishchamber.net. homachamber.com. iberia.org, New Iberia. debervillechamber.com. jenningschamber.com. laughchamber.org, Lafayette. lafourchechamber.com. leesville-vernon.org. monroe.org. nakatoshchamber.com. norcc.org, New Orleans. rustonlincoln.org. shreveportchamber.org. slidellchamber.com. sdtammanychamber.org. thibodauchamber.com. Maine Local Chambers of Commerce. augustamaine.com. bangorregion.com. barharbainfo.com, midcoastarnane.com, androscoggincounty.com, Belfast Main.org, biddefordzacochamber.org, ellsworthchamber.org, lincolnrmechamber.org, midcoastmaine.com, Bath Brunswick, midmainechamber.com, Waterville, oxfordhillsrnane.com, portlandregion.com, sanfordchamber.org, visitcalais.com, Maryland Local Chambers of Commerce, AlleghenyCountyChamber.com, AnnapolisChamber.com, BaltCountyCC.com, Eastern Baltimore, BaltWashChamber.org, Baltimore, Laurel, BCCChamber.org, Bethesda Chevy Chase, BowieChamber.org, CalvertChamber.org, CarrollCountyChamber.org, CCCC-RND.org, Charles County, CecilChamber.com, CroftonChamber.com, DorchesterChamber.org, EMRChamber.org, Essex Middle River, FrederickChamber.org, GarrettChamber.com, GGChamber.org, Gaithersburg Germantown, Hagerstown.org, HarfordChamber.com, Harford County, Bel Air, HowardChamber.com, montgomery-chamber.com, naccc.com, Northern Anne Arundel County, oceancity.org, alnyrnd.org, pe.net/rksno/md County Baltimore Chacama Baltimore, pgcock.org, Prince George, pikesvillechamber.org, qacchamber.com, Chester, rockvillechamber.org, romgchamber.org, Reisterstown Owings Mills, salisburyarea.com, severnaparkchamber.com, silverspringchamber.com, smcchamber.com, St. Mary's County, snowhillrnd.com, talbotchamber.org, wacc.org, West Anne Arundel County, wkchamber.org, Wheaton Kensington, Massachusetts Local Chambers of Commerce, amherstarea.com, arlingtonchamberofcommerce.org, assabotvalleychamber.org, Hudson, attleboroughchamber.com, berkshirechamber.com, Pittsfield, beverlychamber.com, billricachamber.com, blackstonevalley.org, bostonchamber.com, brooklinechamber.com, cambridgechamber.org, capeandvacations.com, Gloucester, capicodcanalchamber.org, capicodchamber.org, chickapewchamber.org, co.franklin.ma.us, cranberrycountry.org, eastbostonchamber.com, everettmachamber.org, fallriverchamber.com, falmouthcapicod.com, gardnerma.com, glcc.biz, Lowell, haverhillchamber.com, holycham.com, Holyoke, hyannis.com, lexingtonchamber.com, lynchamber.com, maldenchamber.org, marlboroughchamber.org, medfordchamberma.com, melrosechamber.org, merrimackvalleychamber.com, metrozoUTHchamber.com, Brockton, metrowest.org, Framingham, milfordchamber.org, myonlinechamber.com, Springfield, napcc.org, North Attleboro Plainville, newbedfordchamber.com, nnchamber.com, Newton Needham, northcentralmass.com, Leominster, northshorechamber.org, Danvers, northamptonuncommon.com, northquabinchamber.com, Athol, northsuburbanchamber.com, Woburn, nvcock.com, Neshoba, Devons, Neponset Valley, peabody-chamber.com, plymouthchamber.com, quabogvalley.org, Palmer. Reading and readingchamber.org, Reading. reverechamber.org. salem-chamber.org. saugouchamber.org. somervillechamber.org. southshorechamber.org, Quincy. sturbridge.org. tauntonareachamber.org. unitedchamber.org, Franklin. wachusett-chamber.com, Clinton. wakefieldma.org/chamber_page. walthamchamber.com. wbcc.org, Watertown. wellesleyweb.com/chamber. westfieldchamber.org. worcesterchamber.org. Michigan Local Chambers of Commerce. alpinachamber.com. encorbaichamber.com, newbaltimore.annarborchamber.org. battlecreek.org/chamber. baycityarea.com. bbcc.com, Birmingham Bloomfield. bellevillich.org. branch-county.com. brightoncock.org. brooklynme.com. cadillac.org. cantonchamber.com. central-macomb.com. chamber.monroeinfo.com. clarkston.org. seastonealliance.org, Cornerstone Alliance, Benton Harbor. dearbornchamber.org. deltame.org, Escanaba, Delta County. dhall.org/community/chamber.hdm. detroitchamber.com. dickinsonchamber.com. epchamber.com, East Point. ferndalechamber.com. ffhchamber.com, Farmington Hills. flintchamber.org. gardencity.org. gjcc.org, Greater Jackson. grandblancchamber.org. grandhavenchamber.org. grandrapids.org. greshett.org/chamber, Alma. hillsdalecountychamber.com. hollandchamber.org. howell.org. huronvcc.com, Huron Valley. kazoochamber.com. keweenaw.org. lakesareachamber.com, Walled Lake. lansingchamber.org. lapereareachamber.org. lenawechamber.com. livonia.org. macc.org, Midland area. mecostacounty.com, Big Rapids. Mt. Pleasant. netmuskegon.org. nilsme.com. novichamber.co. morion.lib.mi.us/Orion. petoskey.com. plymouthchamber.org. pontiacchamber.com. porthuron-chamber.org. redfordchamber.org. rockforddmichamber.com. rwchamber.com, Romeo, Washington. saginawchamber.org. saltstamari.org. southfieldchamber.com. southkent.org. southleonchamber.com. suscc.com, Sterling Heights. swccc.org, Southern Wayne County, Taylor. tcchamber.org, Traverse City. troychamber.com. virtualroyaloak.com. wcchamber.com, Warren Center Line, Sterling. westbloomfieldchamber.com. westlandchamber.com. ysichamber.org, Ypsilanti. Minnesota Local Chambers of Commerce. mnchamber.com. albertlee.org/chamber.hrn. alexandriamn.org. anokaAreaChamber.com. applevalleychamber.com. bemidji.org. burnsvillechamber.com. cloquet.com. duluthchamber.com. epchamber.org, Eden Prairie. explorebrainerdlakes.com. flacc.org, Forest Lake. fmchamber.com, Fargo-Moorhead. grandmn.org, Grand Rapids. hastingsmn.com. jordanchamber.org. lake minnetonka chamber.com. lakevillechamber.org. leech-lake.com, minneapolischamber.org, ndcchambers.com, Northern Dakota County, nhchamber.com, North Hennepin, owatonna.org, richfieldchambercvb.org, riverheights.com, rochestermnchamber.com, stcloudariachamber.com, stpaulchamber.com, stillwaterchamber.com, twincitiesnorth.org, Mountains View, twinwest.com, Minnetonka, visit detroitlakes.com, whitebearchamber.com, wilmarareachamber.com, winonachamber.com, Mississippi Local Chambers of Commerce, biloxibaychamber.com, biloxi.org, brookhavenchamber.com, clarksdale.comi, clevelandorangember.com, corinth.ms/alliance2, embdc.org, East MS, Meridian, gomonroe.org, greenvilleareachamber.com, greenwoodms.com, hancockchamber.com, hattiesburg-adp.org, hornlakechamber.com, jcchamber.com, Jackson County, madisoncountychamber.com, marionpartnership.org, metrochamber.com, Jackson, mscoastchamber.com, Gulfport, natcheschamber.com, neshoba.org, Philadelphia Neshoba, olivabranchms.com, oxfordms.com, pikeinfo.com, Pike County, Macomb, rankinchamber.com, southavenchamber.com, starkville.org, vicksburg.org, Missouri Local Chambers of Commerce, aftonchamber.com, bluesprings-chamber.com, bransonchamber.com, callawaychamber.com, capechamber.com, callawaychamber.com, cassville.com, chesterfieldmochamber.com, chamber.columbia.mo.us, florescentvalleycc.com, gladstonechamber.com, grandview.org, independencechamber.com, jcchamber.org, Jefferson City, joplincc.com, kcchamber.com, Kansas City, kirkwoodarea.com, lebanonmissouri.com, leesummit.org, mhcc.com, Maryland Heights, St. Louis, neoshocc.com, northcountycc.com, Ferguson, northlandchamber.com, Kansas City, nwcommchamber.org, St. Louis, o'fallenmochamber.com, raytownchamber.com, rollachamber.org, southkcchamber.com, Kansas City, stcharleschamber.org, stjoseph.com, sdlrcga.org, St. Louis, southcountychamber.org, St. Louis, stpeterschamber.com, sedaliachamber.com, springfieldchamber.com, twincity.org, Festus, washmo.org, Washington, waynesville-strobertchamber.com, westcountychamber.com, Montana Local Chambers of Commerce, billingschamber.com, bosmanchamber.com, butteinfo.org, bvchamber.com, Bitterroot Valley, greatfallschamber.org, helenachamber.com, Kalispellchamber.com, missoulachamber.com, Nebraska Local Chambers of Commerce, bellevuenebraska.com, gichamber.com, Grand Island, carnycock.org, lcoc.com, Lincoln, northplattechamber.com, omahachamber.net, sarpiechamber.org, Papillion, Nevada Local Chambers of Commerce, carsoncitychamber.com, elkonevada.com, fallonchamber.com, carsonvalleynv.org, hendersonchamber.com, lvchamber.com, Las Vegas, lasvegaslottencc.com, nlvchamber.com, North Las Vegas, sparkchamber.org, tahochamber.org, tonopahNevada.com, New Hampshire Local Chambers of Commerce, concordnhchamber.com, derry-chamber.org, dovernh.org, exeterarea.org, Hampton Area Chamber of Commerce.com, hanoverchamber.org, keenchamber.com, laconia-weirs.org, manchester-chamber.org, nashuachamber.com, portsmouthchamber.org, rochesternh.org, salemnhchamber.org, suhegan.net, Amherst, New Jersey Local Chambers of Commerce, kianj.org, Commerce and Industry Association, njrcc.org, New Jersey Regional COC, Clifton, asburyparkchamber.com, atlanticcitychamber.com, atlanticcountychamber.com, bayonnewjersey.org/commerce, bccoc.com, Burlington County, bergenfieldborough.com, brickchamber.org, baccnj.com, Bridgeton area, Cape May Countychamber.com, chamber.vineland.org, chambersnewjersey.com, Southern New Jersey, cherryhillregional.com, discoversouthernOcean.com, Ship Bottom, ebnjchamber.org, East Brunswick, edisonchamber.com, mxc.org, Eastern Monmouth, englewoodchamber.com, fairlawnchamber.org, fortleechamber.us, franklinchamber.com, hackensackchamber.org, howellchamber.com, hudsonchamber.org, hunterdonchamber.org, millville-nj.com, mcrcc.org, Middlesex County, meadowlands.org, mercerchamber.org, morarychamber.org, mtolivecamrnj.com, Mount Olive, mylakewoodchamber.com, newjerseypacc.org, Lake Hiawatha, northernmonmouth.org, northsexchamber.com, nutleychamber.com, oc-chamber.com, Ocean County, orangechamber.biz, paraarnewchamber.com, greaterpaytarsONCC.org, perthamboechamber.com, pmcoc.org, Piscataway Middlesex, Point Pleasant Beach NewJersey.com, PrincetonChamber.org, randolphchamber.org, Salem New Jersey Chamber.homestead.com, smcconline.org, Southern Monmouth, somersetbusinesspartnership.com, suburbanchambers.org, sussexcountychamber.org, tricounty.org, unionchamber.com, webridgewood.com, Ridgewood, warrencountychamber.org, wmchamber.com, Western Monmouth, westmilford.com, westfieldchamber.com, woodbridgechamber.org, New Mexico Local Chambers of Commerce, alamogordo.com, chamber.caverns.com, clovisnm.org, españolanmchamber.com, gauci.org, Albuquerque, gofarmington.com, grants.org, hobchamber.org, lascruces.org, lasvegasnm.org, rrchamber.org, Rio Rancho, roswellnrn.org, santafechamber.com, silvercity.org, New York Local Chambers of Commerce, acchamber.org, Albany Colony, adirondackchamber.org, amherst.org, Baldwinsvillechamber.com, Bath New York Chamber.com, BayshoreCommerce.com, BelmoreChamber.com, BethlehemChamber.com, BronxMammal.com/com/chamber, CarmelKentChamber.com, Catskills.com, CayugaCountyChamber.com, ChautauquaChamber.org, Cheektowaga.org, ShimongChamber.org, Elmira, Chenangani.org, Chamber.cny.com, Greater Syracuse Chamber of Commerce, COLUMBIACHAMBER-NY.com, CortlandChamber.com, DelawareCounty.org, ENECC.com, East Aurora, FingersLakesWest.com, Livingston County, Geneseo, FultonCountyTiny.org, GeneseeNewYork.com/Chama in Batavia, Greater BinghamtonChamber.com, GRENE-NY.com, GSDCC.org, Greater Southern Dutchess, Wappingers Falls, Guilderlandchamber.com, Albany, HAMBURG-CHAMBER.org, HerkimerCountyChamber.com, HicksvilleChamber.com, HuntingtonChamber.com, HVGatewayChamber.com, Hudson Valley, HydeParkChamber.org, iBrooklyn.com, KEN-TON.org, Kenmore Tonawanda, LakePlacid.com, LathamChamber.org, LiverpoolChamber.com, LewisCountyChamber.org, LongIslandAssociation.org, MahoPackChamber.org, Manhattan.org, MontgomeryCountyTiny.com, MVChamber.org, Mohawk Valley, MVNewYorkCock.org, Mount Vernon, NHPChamber.com, New Hyde Park, NewRochelleChamber.org, NiagaraChamber.org, NorthCountryChamber.com, NYC.Chamber.com, New York City, NewYorkCP.org, New York City, OrangeNewYork.com, OrleansChamber.com, Orleans County, Albion, Oleani.comi, OrchardParkChamber.com, OtsegoCountyChamber.com, OswegoChamber.com, PortChester-EE-Brook-Chamber.com, PortWashington.org, POCCHAM.org, Poughkeepsie, QueensChamber.org, RNSCOChamber.com, Rensselaer, RNYChamber.com, Rochester, RockawayChamberofCommerce.com, RORNChamber.com, Saratoga.org, SchenectadyChamber.org, ShahariChamber.com, SenecaChamber.org, SIChamber.com, Staten Island, SmithTownChamber.org, SouthamptonChamber.com, SouthernUlsterChamber.org, SSCCC.org, Southern Saratoga, St. LawrenceChamber.org, Canton, SyracuseChamber.com, ThePartnership.org, Buffalo, The-Tonawandas.com, Tioga'Chamber.com, TompkinsChamber.org, TriStateChamber.org, Port Jarvis, UlsterChamber.com, WarwickCC.org, Watertowny.com, WebsterChamber.com, WestSeneca.org, WestchesterNewYork.org, WestsideChamber.org, YoungCoreChamber.com, North Carolina Local Chambers of Commerce, AlamansChamber.com, albemarle-nc.com/Windsor/Chamber, AlexanderCountyChamber.com, ArchdaleTrinityChamber.com, AshevilleChamber.org, BlackMountain.org, BlowingRock.com, BreverdenCChamber.org, BrunswickCountyChamber.org, BurkeCounty.org, CabarrusChamber.org, CaldwellCoChamber.org, CaryChamber.com, CatawbaChamber.org, Hickory, ccucc.net, Chatham County. Chamber.ashboro.com. carolinachamber.org, Chapel Hill. charlottechamber.com. cherokeecountychamber.org. clevelandchamber.org. commercekinstonlc.com, Kinston Lenore. davycounty.com/commerce. durhamchamber.org. edgecombe.cc.nc.us/chamber, Tatborough. eliscity.com, Elizabeth City. ejachamber.com, Elkin, Jonesville. fayettevillenchamber.org. franklinchamber.org. fuquay-varina.com. gastonchamber.com. granvillecountyonline.com. greensborochamber.com. greenvillenc.org. haywood-nc.com. hendersonvance.org. hendersonvillechamber.org. highpointchamber.org. hoke-raeford.com/chamber. jacksonvilleonline.org. lakenermanchamber.org. laurenburgchamber.org. lincolnchamrnc.org. lumbertonchamber.com. martincounty.nc.com. mcdowellnc.org/chamber, Marion. mooresvillenc.org. mtarrynchamber.org. moachamber.com, Mt. Olive. mountainlovers.com, Silva. nccoastchamber.com, Morehead City. newbernchamber.com. outerbankschamber.com. pokechamber.org. raleighchamber.org. richmondcountychamber.com. rockymountchamber.org. roxboronc.com. rutherfordcock.org. rowanchamber.com. rvchamber.com, Roanoke Rapids. sandhillschamber.com. sanford-nc.com/sacc. smithfieldselma.com. stanleychamber.org. unioncountycock.com. waynecountychamber.com. wbcchamber.com. westernrockinghamchamber.com. wilkesnc.org. wilmingtonchamber.org. wilsonchamber.com. winstonsalem.com. yadkinchamber.org. North Dakota Local Chambers of Commerce. chamber.com, Bismarck. gfchamber.com, Grand Forks. jamestown-chamber.com. minot-chamber.org. Ohio Local Chambers of Commerce. Adams County Ocumber-org. AllianceOhioChamber.org. AndersonAreaChamber.com. AshtabulaChamber.net. AthensChamber.com. BeaverCreekChamber.org. BowlingGreeno.com. BrownCountyOhio.org. BrunswickAreaChamber.org. CambridgeOhioChamber.com. CantonChamber.org. CarolLowChamber.com. SelenaReneker.com. ChampaignOhio.com/chamber. ChillicotheOhio.com. ClermontChamber.com. ClevelandGrowth.com. COLURNBUS-CHAMBER.org. CoshoctonChamber.com. Cuyahoga Falls Chamber of Commerce.com. CVCC.org, Chagrin Falls. DarkCountyOhio.com. DaytonChamber.org. DefianceChamber.com. LChamber.com, East Liverpool. EMBChamber.org, Eastern Maumee Bay. ENGLEWOOD-NORTHMONTCOC.com. ErieCountyOIOCOFC.com. EuclidChamberofCommerce.com. exopoint.com/uteri/trotwoodcc. Fairborn.com. Fairfieldchamber.com. FayetteCountyChamero.com. FindleyHancockChamber.com. FostoriaO.org/chamber. GahannaAreaChamber.com. GalliaChamber.org. GarfieldChamber.com. GCCC.com, Cincinnati. genevachamber.org, greaterakronchamber.org, hamilton-ohio.com, hardenohio.org, highlandcountychamber.com, hollarnescountychamber.com, huberheightchamber.com, jacksonohio.org, jbcc.org, Jackson Belden, jeffersoncountychamber.com, kentbiz.com, Kent, kmo-coc.org, Kettering Moraine Oakwood, knoxchamber.com, lakewoodchamber.org, lancoc.org, Lancaster Fairfield, lorenzocounty.org, limachamber.com, logan-hockingchamber.com, loraincountychamber.com, mariettachamber.com, marion.net/chamber, massillonochamber.com, mentorchamber.org, mmvchamber.org, Mid-Miami Valley, milfordmiamitownship.com, morocochamber.com, mpacc.org, Madison Perry, mrachamber.com, Mansfield Richland, newarkchamber.com, northcantonchamber.org, olmstedchamber.org, North Olmsted, ohiohenrycounty.com, paynesvilleochamber.org, parmaareachamber.org, pcdl.lib.oh.us/chamber, pericountyocofc.com, perrysburgchamber.com, portsmouth.org, regionaichamber.com, Youngstown, reynoldsburgchamber.com, salemohio.com/chamber, schamber.org, Sandusky County, Fremont, sebcchamber.com, Southeastern Butler County, shelbyo.com, sydneyshlbchamber.com, smfcc.com, Stow-Monroe Falls, smrcock.com, Dayton, southsummmitchamber.org, springfieldnet.com, strongsvillecofc.com, sylvaniachamber.org, tiffinchamber.com, toledochamber.com, twochamber.com, Tuscarawas County, uachamber.org, Upper Arlington, unioncounty.org, vanwertchamber.com, vandaliabutlerchamber.com, wacoc.com, Willoughby, wccchamber.com, Wilmington Clinton, westervillechamber.com, westshorechamber.org, wooster-wayne.com, worthington.org/business/chamber, xacc.com, Xenia, zmchamber.com, Zanesville Muskingum. Chapter 4. United States Local Chambers of Commerce by State. 3. Oklahoma Local Chambers of Commerce, adachamber.com, ardarnoer.org, bartlesville.com/chamber-index-html-brokenarrow.org, durantchamber.org, edmondchamber.com, enidchamber.com, lcci.org, Lawton, midwestcityok.com/chamber-html morechamber.com, rnuscogchamber.org, normanok.org, okcchamber.com, owasochamber.com, poncacittychamber.com, poto.org, shawneechamber.com, southokc.org, stillwaterchamber.org, yukoncc.com, Oregon Local Chambers of Commerce, albanychamber.com, beaverton.org, bendchamber.org, cgchamber.com, Cottage Grove, corvallischamber.com, eugenechamber.com, florencechamber.com, grantspachamber.org, greshamchamber.org, hermistonchamber.com, hillchamber.org, kaiserchamber.com, klamath.org, lake-oswego.com, medfordchamber.com, newportchamber.org, oregoncity.org, portlandalliance.com, salemchamber.org, springfield-chamber.org, tigardchamber.com, unioncountychamber.org, yourchamber.com, North Clackamas, Milwaukee, Pennsylvania Local Chambers of Commerce, AlleghenyValleyChamber.com, ArmstrongChamber.org, BCChamber.com, BedfordCountyChamber.org, BelafonteChamber.org, Barrackpaw.org, BethlehemChamber.org, BlairChamber.com, Bloomsburg.org, BurkeChamber.org, ButlerCountyChamber.com, CBICC.org, State College, Chambersburg.org, CentralBuckChamber.com, ClarionPaw.com, ClintonCountyInfo.com, DelcoChamber.org, Delaware County, EastonAreaChamber.org, ErieChamber.com, Uxie.net, Exton, Faycham.org, Fayette, FRANKLIN-PA.org, GETTYSBURG-CHAMBER.org, GNPCC.org, Greater Northeast Philadelphia, GPCC.com, Greater Philadelphia, GreaterConnellsville.org, GreaterWestchester.com, GSVCC.org, Central Susquehanna, HanoverChamber.com, HarrisburgRegionalChamber.org, HCBI.com, Huntington County, HorshamChamber.org, IndianaPaw.com/chamber, IndianValleyChamber.com, JohnstownChamber.com, JuniataValley.org, Lewistown, Koppinen.com, King of Prussia, LancasterChamber.com, Latroberia.com, LaurelHighlandsChamber.com, LawrenceCountyChamber.com, LBCCC.org, Lower Bucks County, Fairless Hills, LehighValleyChamber.org, LVChamber.org, Lebanon Valley, MeadvilleChamber.com, MLCC.org, Mainline, Wayne, MonroevilleChamber.com, MontCOCC.org, Norristown, MvedP.org, Moshannon Valley, NazarethChamber.com, NorthPenn.org, NorwinChamber.com, PAACC.com, Pittsburgh Airport Area, PennHillsChamber.org, Pittsburgh, PennRidge.com, PhoenixvilleChamber.org, PikeChamber.com, PittsburghChamber.com, PittstonChamber.org, Pocono ChamberNet, PVChamber.net, Perkiomen Valley, RegionalBusinessAlliance.com, Mundayo, White Oak, SCCCC.com, Southern Chester County, SchuylkillChamber.com, ScrantonChamber.com, SHChamber.org South Hills, Shippensburg.org, SomersetCN-Typawchamber.org, Strongland.org, SVChamber.com, Shenango Valley, Tri-County-Area-Chamber.com, Pottstown, UBCC.org, Upper Bucks, WarrenPawChamber.com, WashCOChamber.com, WayneCountyCC.com, Waynesboro.org, WestmorelandChamber.com, Wilkes-Barre.org, Williamsport.org, WillowGroveChamber.com, WChamber.org, YorkChamber.com, Rhode Island Local Chambers of Commerce, CentralRIChamber.com, CranstonChamber.com, East Bay Chamber.org, EastProvChamber.com, NCRIChamber.com, North Central, NRIChamber.com, Northern, NewportChamber.com, NorthKingstown.com, PROVChamber.com, Providence, SKChamber.com South Kingstown. South Carolina Local Chambers of Commerce. AbbevilleCitySC.com/chamberdev. Aiken ChamberNet. AndersonChamber.com. Beacock.com, Berkeley County. CamdenC.org. Charleston ChamberNet. ChesterChamber.com. ClarendonCounty.com. ColumbiaChamber.com. ConwayCChamber.com. DarlingtonChamber.com. EasleyChamber.org. CherokeeChamber.org. FlorenceCChamber.com. GeorgetownChamber.com. GreenvilleChamber.org. GreenwoodCChamber.org. GSDCChamber.org, Somerville. HartsvilleChamber.org. HiltonHeadIsland.org. LancasterCHMRSC.org. LawrenceCounty.org. LexingtonC.org. MyrtleBeachInfo.com/chamber. NewberryCounty.org. NorthAugusta.net/chamber. OrangeburgC.net/chamber/chamber. SpartanburgChamber.com. SumterChamber.com. UnionC.com. WalterBorough.org. YorkCountyChamber.com. South Dakota Local Chambers of Commerce. ABERDEEN-CHAMBER.com. PierreChamber.com. RapidCityChamber.com. SiouxFalls.com. Tennessee Local Chambers of Commerce. AndersonCountyChamber.org. BartlettChamber.org. BlountChamber.com. BristolTChamber.org. CarrollCounty-TN-CHAMBER.com. ChamberofCommerce.lawrence.tn.us. ChattanoogaChamber.com. CheatHarnChamber.org. ClaiborneCounty.com. ClarksvilleChamber.com. ClevelandChamber.com. CokeCounty.org. ColliervilleChamber.com. CookevilleChamber.com. CrossvilleChamber.com. ddcc.dyercountychamber.com. dhchamber.com, Donelson Hermitage. DixonCountyChamber.com. FayetteCountyChamber.com. FranklinCountyChamber.com. GermantownChamber.com. GibsonCountyTN.com. GillCountyChamber.com. GreenCountyPartnership.com. HendersonvilleChamber.com. JeffersonTNChamber.org. JacksonTN.com. JohnsonCityTN.com. KingSportChamber.org. KnoxvilleChamber.com. LoudounCountyChamber.com. MadisonChamber.net. MauryAlliance.com, Columbia. MEMFiChamber.com. MonroeCountyChamber.org. MorristownChamber.com. MTJulietChamber.com. NashvilleChamber.com. ObienCounty.com. Orksea.org, Oak Ridge. PerrySTN.org. RutherfordChamber.org. ShelbyvilleTN.com. VAllnet.com/Chamber of Commerce, Fayetteville. WarrenTN.com. WeeklyCountyChamber.com. Welcome.to/Hawkins County. WILLIAMSON-FRANKLINCHAMBER.com. WilsonCounty.com/Lebanon Chamber. Texas Local Chambers of Commerce. Abilene.com/Chamber. AliceDX.org. AllenChamber.com. AlvinManvilleChamber.org. AMARILLO-CHAMBER.org. ArlingtonTX.com. AtlantaTexas.org/chamber/index. AustinChamber.org. BastrupChamber.com. BaytownChamber.com. BCChamber.org, Bryan College Station. Beeville.net/Chamber of Commerce. BMTCock.org, Beaumont. BonhamChamber.com. Brazosport.org, Clute. BrenhamTexas.com. BrownsvilleChamber.com, BrownwoodChamber.org, Burleson.org, CanyonChamber.org, CarthageTexas.com/chamber, SeaClake.net, Cedar Creek, Chamber.itemonline.com, Huntsville, ClearLakeArea.com/chamber, CleburneChamber.com, Conroe.org, CoppellChamber.org, CopperisCove.com, CorpusChristiChamber.org, Corsicana.org, CyFairChamber.com, Houston, DallasNortheastChamber.org, DallasChamber.org, DeerPark.org, DRChamber.com, Del Rio, DENTON-CHAMBER.org, DeSotoChamber.org, DuncanvilleChamber.org, EaglePassTexas.com, Edinburgh.com, ElPaso.org, FBChamber.com, Farmers Branch, FlowerMoundChamber.com, FortWorthCock.org, FRIENDSWOOD-CHAMBER.com, GainesvilleTexas.org, GalleriaChamber.com, GalvestonChamber.com, GarlandChamber.com, GeorgetownChamber.org, GilmerAreaChamber.com, GKCC.com, Greater Killeen, GoACC.org, Greater Orange Area, GPCC.pflugerville.tx.us, Greater Pflugerville, GranburyChamber.com, GrapevineChamber.org, GSWHCC.org, Greater Southwest Houston, Harlingen.com, HEB.org, Hurst Euless Bedford, HeightChamber.com, HendersonTX.com, HNWCC.com, Houston Northwest, HWCock.org, Houston West, Houston.org, HumbleAreaChamber.org, IrvingChamber.com, CarevilleTX.com, Kingsville.org, LaPorteChamber.org, LaredoChamber.com, LEWISVILLE-CHAMBER.org, LibertyDaytonChamber.com, Livingston.net/chamber, LongviewChamber.com, Lubbock.org, LufkinTexas.org, MARSHALL-CHAMBER.com, McAllenChamber.com, McKinneyTX.org, MesquiteChamber.com, MetroCrestChamber.com, Carrollton, MidlandTXChamber.com, MineralWellsTX.com, MissionChamber.com, MTPleasantTX.com, Nacogdoches.org, NBCharn.org, New Braunfels, NDCC.org, North Dallas, NETarrant.org, Northeast Tarrant, NHGCC.org, North Houston Greenspoint, NorthChannelArea.com, Houston, North GalvestonChamber.org, NorthSaChamber.com, North San Antonio, OakCliffChamber.org, OdessaChamber.com, ParisTexas.com, PasadenaChamber.org, PearlandChamber.com, PlainviewTex.com, PlanoCC.org, PortArthurTexas.com, QuinlanChamber.com, RandolphChamber.net, Selma, RockMulcomber.org, RosaRichChamber.com, RoundRockChamber.org, RowlettChamber.com, SanAngelo.org/RChamIndex, SAChamber.org, San Antonio, SanBenitoChamber.org, SanMarcosTexas.com, SeguinOnline.com, Chamber.seguinonline.com, ShermanTexas.com, SMCWCC.org, South Montgomery County Woodlands, SouthBeltChamber.com, South Belt Ellington, SouthSaChamber.org, SpringTeakenTexas.com, SULPHURSPRINGS-TX.com, Tawakoni.org, telecomcorridor.com, Richardson. temple-tx.org. texarkanachamber.com. texascitychamber.com. thecolonychamber.org. tylertexas.com. valleychamber.com. visitfar.com. victoriachamber.org. wacochamber.com. weatherford-chamber.com. westlaco.com. wichitafallscommerce.com. Utah Local Chambers of Commerce. cashchamber.com. sedo.org, Orem. chamberwest.com, West Valley City. davischamberofcommerce.com. echamber.cc, Ogden/Weber. murraychamber.net. saltlakechamber.org. sandychamber.com. southsaltlakechamber.com. stgeorgechamber.com. thechamber.org, provo/Orem. tuillachamber.com. visit fortbend.com. westjordanchamber.com. Vermont Local Chambers of Commerce. bennington.com. brattleboro-chamber.org. central-vt.com/chamber/index.html. gfrcc.org, Great Falls Region. midvermont.com. neckchamber.com, Northeast Kingdom, St. Johnsbury. stalbanchamber.com. vermont.org, Burlington. vtnorthcountry.com. Virginia Local Chambers of Commerce. alexchamber.com. amherstvachamber.com. onondale-chamber.com. arlingtonchamber.org. augustachamber.org. bedfordarea-chamber.com. bot-co-chamber.com, Boudetort County. cfcc.org, Central Fairfax. chamber.wytheville.com. sevillechamber.com, Charlottesville. culpepervachamber.com. dpchamber.org, Danville, Pennsylvania. esvachamber.org, Eastern Shore of Virginia. fauquierchamber.org. fccc.org, Vienna, Fairfax County. franklincounty.org. fredericksburgchamber.org. frontroyalchamber.com. fsachamber.com, Franklin Southampton. gcgchamber.com, Galax Carroll Grayson. gloucestervacc.com. grcc.com, Greater Richmond. halifaxchamber.net. hamptonroadchamber.com. hpgchamber.org. hrccva.com, Hampton Roads, Norfolk. hrchamber.org, Harrisonburg-Rockingham. lexrockchamber.com. loudonchamber.org. lynchburgchamber.org. mhcchamber.com, Martinsville Henry. montgomerycc.org. mtvernon-leechamber.org. petersburgcc.com. pwcgmcc.org, Prince William County, Greater Manassas. regionalchamber.org, Prince William. restonchamber.org. roanokechamber.org. russellcountyva.org. smithchamber.org. springfieldchamber.org. s-rcchamber.org, Salem/Roanoke. swva.net/Pulaski Chamber. thecarrollchamber.com. vpcc.org, Virginia Peninsula. vtrcc.org, Vienna Tysons. washingtonvachamber.org, Washington County, Abingdon. wisecountychamber.org. williamsburgcc.com. winchesterva.org. Washington Local Chambers of Commerce. auburnarawa.org. ballardchamber.com. bellevuechamber.org. bellingham.com. brerenortonchamber.org. chamber.enumclaw.wa.us chamberway.com, cwchamber.com, adadondeswa.com, everettchamber.com, federalwaychamber.com, gigharborchamber.com, graysharbor.org, issaquahchamber.com, kelsolongviewchamber.org, kentchamber.com, kirklandchamber.org, laceychamber.com, lakecitychamber.org, lakewood-wa.com, maplevalley.com, moseslake.com, northshorecc.org, Kenmore, oakharbachamber.org, pascochamber.org, portorchard.com, pullmanchamber.com, puyallupchamber.com, redmondchamber.org, renton-chamber.com, richlandchamberofcomm.com, seattlechamber.com, sheltonchamber.org, shorecham.org, shoreline, spokanechamber.org, spokanevalleychamber.org, sscchamber.org, South Snohomish County, Linwood, swkcc.org, Southwest King County, tacomachamber.org, tcacc.com, Tri-City Area, thurstonchamber.com, udistrictchamber.org, Greater University, Seattle, vancouverusa.com, www.chamber.com, Walla Walla, wenatchee.org, yakima.org, West Virginia Local Chambers of Commerce, Berkeley County.org, brccc.com, Beckley Raleigh, bulletin-chamber.com, Buckhannon Upshur, chamber.logan.wv.us, charlestonwvchamber.org, fayettecounty.com, gnmdc.com, Greater New Martinsville, greenbrier.wv.com/greenbrier, harrisoncountychamber.com, huntingtonchamber.org, jeffersoncounty.com, marionchamber.com, mineralcounty.org, prestonchamber.com, randolphcountywv.com, marshallcountychamber.com, masoncountychamber.org, mgnchamber.org, Morgantown, pmccc.com, Princeton Mercer, putenarncounty.org, Tug Valley Chamber of Commerce.com, wheeingchamber.com, Wisconsin Local Chambers of Commerce, brookfieldchamber.com, chippewachamber.org, eauclairchamber.org, fdlac.com, Fond du Lac, foxcitychamber.com, Appleton, greaterbeloitchamber.com, greatermadisonchamber.com, greenfieldchamber.org, heartofthevalleychamber.com, kenoshaareachamber.com, lacrossechamber.com, manitowochamber.com, menominee-fallschamber.com, menominee-chamber.org, merrillchamber.com, mmAC.org, Milwaukee, monroechamber.org, nb-chamber.org, New Berlin, oconomowoc.org, oshkoshchamber.com, portagecountybiz.com, racinechamber.com, ripon-wi.com, sccub.net, Oak Creek, shawanoecountry.com, sheboygan.org, superiorwi.net, titletown.org, Green Bay, waukesha.org, wausauchamber.com, wbachamber.org, West Bend area, westalis.org, Wyoming Local Chambers of Commerce, casperwyoming.org, cheyennechamber.org, gilletlechamber.com, jacksonholechamber.com, laurarney.org, rockspringswyoming.net, sheridanwyomingchamber.org,